Oh, has my stream not started? Oh, it has.
Oh, yeah,
has my stream not started? Oh, it has. I just had a slight delay on my screen there, so there'll be a little bit of duplicate sound at the start of my recording. Just need to get the link and paste it into the chat box just to confirm I'm streaming. Right, that's my admin bit done. There's 3.5 minutes left to the start of the tournament, so anybody watching this back on highlights on my Facebook or YouTube, you might as well just miss the first few minutes. Just make sure I've got my screen open. What have we got? 2 minutes and a bit to go. The numbers are going up all the time. 115. Danya's in this week. No Hikaru yet. I wonder if he's going to play or whether he's doing other things. I'm not sure. Still a lot of title players in. What's that? 2 GMs. Lots of other title players. I'm all the way down here. What's that? Number 40 out of 121, so about a third down the field. Right, we've got just over 1 minute to go to the start of the arena. This is Arena Kings Season 5, Week 7, Friday. Right, that is the 1 minute warning. Is that Vukar that's just come in? There's a third GM there. Very strong tournament still. Right, we have just about 10 seconds to go to the start, so good luck everybody. Let's hope we have a good tournament. Oh, I'm playing Ivan Kovalenko first game. Of all the matches we could have. I have a terrible record against Ivan. I'm 5-1 down against Ivan. He's a very strong player. Okay, Queen F4 is a standard move. There's a number of replies you can play here. I think I'll bring the knight up. Gotta be a little bit careful. You can get into a slight pickle. I think this is okay. Right, I've got knight across. Just look to simplify the position a little bit. So maybe bishop just to support the pawn next move. Okay, so not now. I think I might play rook across. Don't love the move. Yeah, rook across at least allows the bishop to develop though, to go somewhere. Right, so bishop up. We can maybe play bishop up if we need to. Okay, so he's not worried about the discovery. So just bishop up. Okay, so I've got pawn forward is playable. Because it puts the pawn onto a square where his knight is. But stops this pawn coming forward a bit so easily. So offers a trade of queens. Actually, I think that's okay. Might be wrong with that. I'll just play rook across. Right, it offers a trade of knights as well. So do I play pawn up? Yeah, I'll put it on a dark square because he's got the light squared bishop. So I've got pawn up, he's got pawn down. Could get a little bit messy this. Now can I trap his rook? I don't think so, but rook up to support the pawn, neither rook can come out. He's tempting me. Rook up first. Okay, offers a draw. It's a very drawn position, isn't it? So, well played even, good game. Okay, bishop up. I think I'll just play bishop to block. Okay, just slow and steady, not in any rush. Just bishop up and castle. Okay, so he'll probably play a knight in. He does. I think I'll play queen up, so if he takes, I can take with a queen and keep the pawns intact. Otherwise, just try and centralise the rooks. But again, a very standard drawish position so far. Preparing to try and push the pawn at some point to cut this bishop diagonal. Is it playable right now? Not sure. I'm going to play pawn up and drop the bishop back if he doesn't take it. And he doesn't take it, so I'm going to drop the bishop back. So I've got to be very careful of this dangerous diagonal now. Got to be very careful of that, so I'd like to drop knight down to chase his knight, but that creates a checkmate threat. So his pawn up gives him e5. But I think I need to cut that diagonal. It's a very risky move, this. But now, I think I can try and chase this knight. Okay, I'll trade a knight. So bishop up, threatening to take again. Goes back. Right, I think I'm going to allow him to take the bishop if he wishes. So does he take? Does he advance? Does he stay where he is? He stays where he is, so I've got the option to take. He'll have to take with a pawn. Very double-edged, isn't it? Very double-edged. So takes, takes. Maybe rook up. I'm going to advance the pawn, I think. Oh, I've just noticed again I'm getting well down on the clock. Miles down on the clock. Okay, I need to try something. He should take with a pawn. He does. Rook up to cover this square so I can potentially advance the pawn at some point. Otherwise this checkmate threat is still on. Very, very easy to forget about something like that. Alright, I might be asking for trouble, but I'm looking at advancing. Actually, for now, I think I'll play rook across, pressure the pawn. And he just moves his bishop. So pawn up and he's got pawn down. Ooh, I can't play rook up because he's got pawn down. So I'm going to put queen on the diagonal, threatening pressure myself, and then try and push forward maybe. And now I am threatening rook up and across, potentially. That's what my opponent's looking at as well. Again, it's a very drawish position, but it's one of them positions where it's easy to go wrong. And you think you're perfectly fine and suddenly you're completely busted. So I think I have to play rook across there. Again, I think I've really got to take there. So again, I'll play rook up and look to come across. Oh, no, I could get across to hit the queen, but then he gets the back rank, so that's a nice move he's just played. I think I need pawn up, so my king's got a square. I'm going to go forward. Okay, let's take. So you've got to take with a queen. Pawn, not quite takeable. Let's look to trade queens. Okay, I've got to protect that pawn, even at the expense of this one. Okay, so I'm probably losing now, but now simplifying it should help. I'll offer him a draw, I don't think he'll take it. So I just need these pawns on dark squares. Oh, he's just blundered it, so again, I'll offer him the draw. Yeah, that's a draw by repetition, well played. Good game, neither of us made any clanging blunders. Right, let's go with c4. e3 it tends to be a recommended move these days. Okay, against c6 you normally play b3, then you try and follow it with g3, but as his bishop's come out I won't do that. Just keep it simple, try and castle. Then rook across, maybe bishop back. Okay, it could be dangerous, so I'm going to push the pawn potentially to hit the bishop. The question is, do I put the bishop forward? I think I will. Could have put the pawn there, but then I think it would feel a bit bogged down. Now if he castles, his pawn is being hit. In fact, pawn up to hit the bishop could be useful there. Queen up stops him castling immediately. But again, it gives him a nice square though. But my knight is a bit boxed in, so I might play a4. Try and get the knight developed. So okay, he goes back anywhere. I'm tempted to play up to sack a pawn, but I might be able to take this one. Okay, bishop up and try and maybe get the pawn up. I'm just going to play pawn up. I'll get the knight up. Very unusual position I've got here. I could play g3 and then the bishop's got its natural square, but play knight up first. Okay, hit the queen, otherwise he's got mate threats. He's playing very well, he is playing very, very well. Okay, let's go forward. Try and just gain a little bit of space. Right, he comes in, so he might be looking to sack. I don't like this move, but I'm going to try and protect this pawn. Oh, he can play it anywhere though. Takes, and my knight hangs. Does it? No, bishop protects. I think I'm okay. Oh, he's going all out for the attack. So I've got to try and open this up. Okay, so he's still going to try and get in there, so I think I'll play knight down to support the pawn again, but I could be getting busted completely here. Maybe bishop down to hit this knight, but again, doesn't really solve any problems. Wow, he's really going for it. I'm going to take there then. Bishop up to hit this knight. Try and get the rook on an open file. Is f3 forced practically? Maybe bishop down and bishop... Oh, bishop can't go up because he can just take it. So he can just come down. Wow. Let's take the knight. Pawn up, knight takes, rook takes, and that's terrible. Take. I've got a hideous position. I'm going to try and wangle it so I can potentially take the knight if he leaves his queen there. I'm going to have to take with the knight there. But he's played a terrific game, he really has. He can either trade knights or I've just got a knight which is like a big giant pawn. So again, he's looking to simply take and I don't think I can stop it. Can I get away with bishop up there? Now can I hit the queen? Does this work? Doesn't really, does it? I can go up and hit the queen again now, protect the bishop. No, that lets him straight in. I've got to take the knight. So check and get the rook up. But then he just takes a pawn anyway. I think this is just completely forced, isn't it? Wow. I desperately need rook across. I don't think there's anything I can do. Completely busted. He's played a wonderful game. He can just take now, and I've lost the queen. Wow. If he takes, I have to take back, and he can take the queen. I think there's nothing I can do. Oh, he's got to move though, he can't run his flag down. Oh wow, I flagged him. Really, really lucky there. Really lucky, I should have lost that game. Okay, let's play a bishop up. Okay, I think I'll just play a pawn up. Knight in, so bishop back. Oh, very aggressive line. So now I'm threatening to take the knight. Could get very messy. I wonder if he might take the pawn. Okay. So knight down. I think knight down is forced and he'll take. It's all just about trying to get this bishop out and get castled if I can. Okay, he takes the pawn first. I think I've got to take back there. Now I can play bishop up, he can take the pawn, bishop up, and his queen is very perilous, isn't it? Risky to play though. Risky to play. I think I'll just play queen up and offer a trade. Actually, I'll take with a pawn if he takes. Okay, so we're going to get the trade. So now I think f3 makes sense and just put the bishop somewhere. Not sure where yet. Maybe just offer a trade of bishops might make sense. Okay, again that's a very sensible move. Drop the bishop back. Right, so I can now got the option to castle. Takes, he gets rook to c2. No, I think I still want the castle. So he might take. If he does, I think I'll take with a knight this time instead of the pawn. Okay, so let's play rook across. So he's going to take and isolate my pawn, which might give him a winning edge. I think I've got to play rook across. Can I get away with going there now? And across? Okay, so I think I'll bring the king up. Oh man, he's got check, but I can always block. Get another pretty level position. So now the king supports the pawn, I can maybe try and push these. Now where does my knight go? Down, down, across. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and go this way. Right, keep the pawn on a light square. So he's going to cover this. But I think I still need to go across though. So I've still got the option to go over and trade. Protected by 2, attacked by 2. Okay, so rook up, he can take. I don't want to get too negative. I've always got rook up, I think. If he comes down, I can just sidestep. So now challenge this pawn and force him to at least make a decision. I can throw in a check there and get the king back. And hopefully I might be able to flag him. Push the pawn. Just noticed I'm up on the clock, I hadn't even looked at the clock. So again I've got a check, push the king, another check. So now I should be winning. Just push again. His king's cut off. So that's a good win, done well there, but well played, he played a good solid game. Okay, I'll play a Sicilian. I normally play a Caro-Kann, but let's play a Sicilian. But this is a 2500, so somebody in a completely different league altogether. Okay, actually let's pin the knight. The problem with this line is he's got bishop here, so I think I'll go across and hit this pawn. But he's still got bishop there, that's the problem. That's the problem. He's got bishop here and I don't think I can stop it. So let's go forward. Forward again and then queen up to cover this square. Well, the square's covered anyway, but... Right, queen up so I can drop back. Okay, let's play pawn up. Right, now knight up and knight down, hit the bishop. Knight up and knight down. Right, I've given him a bishop check now, which is a bit irritating. King looks safe to sidestep, so hit the bishop. Right, let's go forward. Hold on, if he takes I can go this way, I think. Oh, he comes in. So obviously I've got to take, and I think I have to move across. Bishop check and I've got king up. He can play bishop takes pawn and I'm probably busted. I can't go here because of check. Oh, maybe I can. He takes. Hold on, have I got king up? Yeah, I think I've got to play king up first to hit the rook. And I might look to take this pawn, I think. He goes across, so take this one. Now we can play here. So if I play pawn up, he can take the bishop and I lose a pawn. If I take, he's going to take the rook. So I think I have to put a block there. If he takes, obviously I have to take. But has he got rook check? Can I get away with king down if he has? Possibly. Tough position. Okay, so he's allowed my king a little bit of breathing space, but clearly I'm still busted here, aren't I? I can't stop this outside pawn, I don't think. No, I don't think I can stop this. I don't think I'm in time. Nope, that's game over. Well played. Good game, that. Okay, let's play Sicilian. E6. Actually, let's take there. I don't normally, but let's do something different. Let's just bring the bishop up. Okay, I think e3 is okay. Look to play the knight up. I think I'll play c3 first. I want b3 and c4 at some point. Okay, just rook across. Could still play b3. Get the other rook over. Right, rook across. Right, now I'm going to play b3. Okay, so I think I'll play this rook across, get off this file. Okay, so c4. He's got to move the bishop, otherwise could get a bit messy, but I'm guessing he's going to put the bishop there or there. I'm not sure if he's got some other little tactic somewhere that I haven't seen. Okay, he does go there, so I've got bishop up. Look to trade. I think I'd rather play c4 straight away. If he takes, I'll pre-move to take with the rook. Obviously I've got to be wary about moves like the queen coming round the board now. Right, if his queen moves, his bishop is temporarily unguarded, so can I play something like this? But then he's got pawn up, but at least it messes his pawns up a bit. Let's play bishop up. He might even drop the bishop back. He does. So I think I'll take there. Rook across. So it's going to be tough to defend this position, very tough. Now, it's giving me a chance to grab a pawn though, so the question is, am I getting mated? If I grab the pawn, he's got a queen check here, and he's got a rook check here. So queen check, king across, rook check, and yes, I get mated. So I can't do that, I've got to cover the back. Let's get the king off so there's no direct check. I should have put the queen here really, shouldn't I? Or maybe play pawn forward. Okay. I think I can grab this pawn now. Then if he checks king up, he's going to get this pawn, but then at least I start getting potential counterplay. Or I hope I do anyway. Okay, he's just played straight down, so check and check. Oh, he's walked into a checkmate. So unlucky. So unlucky, he should have just blocked it. He was doing really well. That is so unlucky. Okay, let's just castle and maybe look for c5 or b6. I think c5. Okay, I'll pin the knight. Right, so that gives me a decision to make. I think I'll drop back, cover this square, maybe pawn up at some point. Right, just stop the knight jumping in. And I'd like to play a queen across, put pressure on this pawn. Right now, so he'll play king up. Now, do I go for it with h5? I think that's a bit risky just yet. So h5. Yeah, I'm going to play h5 because it gives my knight a square. Okay, I'll go there straight away. Oh, he comes forward, so he's opening the file up. Okay, I'll take up that challenge. Very double-edged position. So I can take, and he gets his bishop here. So get rid of my bad knight, get rid of his attacking knight. Now I don't want to take here, so I have got pawn up, but I think that's far too risky. Actually, I think chase this bishop away might be essential. Okay, now he's got this pawn, and that's not easy to defend. Wow. Queen up is a horrible move to have to play. And this bishop is terrible. I need to bring the bishop round, I think. Ooh, yeah, he's going to get potentially knight round. I think knight up with a view to coming in. Right, he comes in looking for a trade, so I'll put the knight forward if he takes. Could take with a queen actually, but no, I think the king makes sense if he takes. He doesn't take. Now there's a potential knight getting loose there. Does knight check? Is knight check playable? I can play up and cut his bishop's escape, so he's really got to take. Let's go for that. Actually, again, do I take with a queen? Yeah, let's take with a queen instead of the king. Put the bishop back on a good square, or put it here. Okay, so he might want to come in, so I'll just bring the rook across. I could play bishop takes, but do either pawn forward make sense? I'm going to offer him the bishop for knight. He's played forward, so he's going for an attack. Okay, so that pawn's a target. I'm going to go forward, and I'm going to sack if he comes forward with a pawn. I'll just take with a bishop. 2 pawns for the piece. Okay, takes, wow. So I'll take as well. Threatening a queen check. But of course, with rook across, there's a potential pin there. Very double-edged, very double-edged. So throw in a check. Grab the pawn. Can I get my king safe? Do I go this way? Do I go that way? Of course, he doesn't have to take here. He does take, so there's at least a check. Because I'm up on the clock, I'm going to take. As I'm up on the clock, I think I should be okay. He's walking to a check. Excellent. Got there in the end. Not sure I deserved it. Good game. Right, this is a FIDE Master, 2400, so again, much stronger player. Okay, let's take and develop. He comes forward. I'll play up first before I play pawn forward. But I'll push the pawn first. Right, now I'm going to go forward. Okay. Let's hit the bishop. Trade. Now it's risky this. I can push either pawn, but there's a pin. Oops. There's a pin against my rook, so I'll move the rook off the file and hit the pawn. Right, now I think I can edge forward. Right, hit the knight. Okay, I don't actually want to take that knight, do I? So go back where I should have gone in the first place. Trade the bishop. Ooh, this could get really double-edged. Can I get away with knight across and look to go in? I think I'm going to have to take there. Let's take again. Rook across walks into major problems. So let's develop the queen. Okay, f3 can't be played yet, so let's play rook across and try and put the knight forward, like now. Okay, there isn't a discovery there. If I move the knight we can trade queens. I don't really want to. So drop back, threaten a check. I think the rook take is currently adequately covered. I might be wrong, but I think it is. He plays across, okay. Actually, is f4 playable there? You can take forward. No, it's not playable. So I've got knight forward. Okay, let's take. Right, I think I'm going to push forward. I'm miles behind on the clock. Oh, I've allowed the queen trade. That just finishes it. Clearly that's curtains in it. I missed that. Ooh, I can't get behind that pawn, can I? I don't think there's any way to checkmate him. I just can't get behind it, so he can just play rook check. I've got to play check and across. Yes, very nicely played. No, it doesn't do out, does it? Just give him that. Get on with the next game. It is an arena. Well played. Let's play a Caro-Kann this time. This is what I normally play. Actually, I could take with a pawn, G-pawn. Let's go with a G-pawn. Just make it a bit more interesting. Okay, let's go forward, potentially get the bishop up. Okay. I think knight up is playable here. Might be wrong, of course. Now, I wonder if I can deflect his bishop. Pawn takes, and then try and get the bishop there. With that knight there, I don't think it works. Pawn up, takes. Knight takes, bishop up, and he can drop the bishop back. So I'll just go up one square and at least release the bishop. Right, let's go forward. Ooh, so he might be looking at taking there, but let's go forward. If he takes, I'll take. He doesn't. Which I think queen forward and look to push the pawn. Maybe get the queen across. Oh, he has gone for it. Wow. So, where do I put this king? I think I'll go here. So he's all in for the win. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Knight over, hit the rook. Oh, what am I doing? I could just trade queens. I can just trade queens, I didn't see that. If I get the queens off, I'm a piece for 2 pawns. What? What have I missed? But has he given me a chance to pin his queen now? Ooh, no he hasn't. Wow. He has now if he takes the rook, but have I missed a checkmate? I must be getting checkmated, surely. I am, well done. Played an absolute shocker of a game there. Well played. That was a shocker of a game. Tempted to play a gambit line, but actually I won't. Okay. So he's going to advance, so he should do. So I'm going to try and get a knight forward. Okay. And queen up. Does give him knight in mind, that's a bit of a nuisance move. So I'll go back and hit the knight. Okay, goes back. I think just pawn up for now. So if I gain a pawn, he's got bishop takes knight. I think I'll just play rook across. He might just grab the pawn. He does. So again, I'm not playing this one brilliantly either. But I want to get the queen forward depending on where his queen goes. Goes back, so I'll put the queen forward. So there's obvious threats of going forward now, so knight up. Defends with the rook. So let's play rook up and potentially across. Queen back. Okay, I don't want to trade queens, so maybe drop the knight back. Maybe pawn up to hit the bishop. Okay, knight back first. Pawn up to hit the bishop and close the diagonal. Okay, just drop back. Wow, so he's got a monster centre. Let's play queen right across, but I don't know how on earth I'm going to stop this. Probably not. So pawn up. Now, can I go forward there? No, I've got to put pressure on the pawn. So now I'll advance my own pawn. Maybe bring the queen across to stop him advancing quite so rapidly. Okay, he can take a pawn. I think I need to protect it, try and get the queen across. Not a very pleasant position. But is there any counter play, like queen up to hit the rook? Maybe pawn up? Oh, he offers a trade of queens, okay. I think I'll go for that and push my pawn. Yeah, I've got to go there. Now, how do I push these pawns? I'm going to try and play rook across and put the king here. Ooh, that's a good move. Oh, that just wins on the spot, doesn't it? I think I can take for one move, but then... Yeah, very, very well done. King across, and he's got rook check. So I don't think I can stop that. I'll just give him that one. Well played. Right, another FIDE Master. I'm not sure it's the one I played earlier on. I don't think so. It might be, I'm not sure. I'll play a Caro-Kann this time. Ooh, plays a very attacking line. Oh, what happened there? What on earth happened there? I wonder if I've got some slight lag issues. Might pin the knight. Do I want to trade? I think I will trade actually. I think I'll castle. Yeah, his knight is definitely better. So up takes, and he's winning. I think I'll bring the king up. But his knight is definitely better than my bishop in these positions. Let's bring the king up. Try and put a pawn forward. I don't have to advance these pawns, I can just leave them back. Okay, so if he plays knight check, can't take. So drop the king back, so now if the knight checks I can. Let's go forward. Forward again. I'm kind of a bit bogged down. I think this bishop is just like a giant pawn. So at some point I'm going to have to push here and try and create. Or I'm just going to have to sit back and wait for the inevitable attack. Can I go forward here? Takes, takes, takes. Go up and he's got knight in. So maybe reroute the bishop. Okay. So pawn up. I think I'm going to go this side. I'm going to try and trade here if I can. If he takes, I'll just play rook across. If he doesn't, I'll take. If the pawn comes, I think I can push. So he advances, so I think I can play rook across. So if he takes, I just take. If he advances, I think I just advance. So take and hit the pawn. Goes back, so can I push now? Don't think so, so let's double the rooks up, hit the pawn. Ooh, so he's going to go for it. Okay, I think bishop up, give him that pawn. So look for a check. Yeah, I've definitely made a mistake here. I suspect I'm just busted now. Okay, so I've got a check. I think I have to take that. Yeah, there's nothing I can do there, is there? Right, just give him that one. It is an arena, no point playing on when you lost. Well played. Well, let's play a slightly unusual formation just to get some variety. Right, it's just about time to take the pawn. Ooh, very attacking, okay. Is he going to go queenside, I wonder? He grabs the pawn. The rook across looking to advance. Comes in. So I hit the queen. I think I'll trade there. Actually, let's hit the pawn. Ah, maybe take with a queen if he takes. I'm taking a big risk here, big risk. He goes back over, so now he's giving me a chance to push. Is that his bishop trapped? They just got the bishop trapped there. Oh, that's a bit fortunate, or a bit unfortunate for him. So clearly I just want to simplify now, so knight up, offer a trade of knights. We're also hitting the pawn as well, which is a bonus if he doesn't take. Though he has got an annoying knight out wide, I suppose. But I'm also hitting this pawn. Right, so do I grab the pawn? Can't take that one. I can take this one and give him the centre one. I think that's playable, then I get the rook centred. Okay, so I've got to be wary of this. This is the big threat against me now. Alright, so bishop up threatens mate. Pawn down, and I think I can just take. So bishop up, there's an obvious mate threat. If pawn down, I think I can take. Actually, I'm not sure if I can. Well, I will. I think I will, but I'm not sure if it works. So take, take, check, across, check, back, rook up, Ah, I think it does work. I think it might work if I can check him here, and then if he goes across I might have a knight discovered check to win the queen, and if he comes forward then I can get potentially a rook forward. He has come forward, so he's seen it, but now I think I win the rook exchange anyway. So this has got to be winning. I mean, I'm threatening rook check, get rid of his other rook, so just pin the rook. It's still not won, it's only an exchange, but his king's completely open. So if I get my rook active, then it should be winning. Okay, so I mustn't blunder any silly checks here, so connect the rook and queen, and then I've got an obvious rook check. Well, now I've got rook check here. I need to just get the rook active. He can't go backwards, so he's got to come forward, so surely rook check has to be winning. Maybe with queen check. Where does he go? Does he go? He can't go there. I can't believe he can survive this. If I rook check and he comes in, queen check is mate. What happens if I rook check there? Does that force it? And if he comes in, queen check looks to be mate, isn't it? That's got to be mate. Yeah, got it. Excellent. Right, just take a break for a few seconds and see how the elite players are doing. I've got 14 points, that's all in the first hour, so I'm not really in any sort of contention today. I'm way down the standings. Tight battle at the top, Daniel leading. So I take it Hikaru can't be playing this week then. Right, another FIDE Master, 2500, so this will be a tough game, but these are the games you want. Right, pin the knight. Okay. If he takes, I'll just take and castle. Now, do I gambit a pawn there? Take, let him take with a check. No, I think I'll play queen up. Okay, so I can block or I can take. I think I'll just take. Well, let's put king back. I maybe should have gone forward there, but I'll run the king this side. Okay. Right, so he's got a clean pawn. So let's just throw a pawn up. I don't think there's much I can do here. I think the position is too straightforward. Okay, can I go forward there? I'm not sure. Bishop up. Let's go forward this side. But if I simplify anymore, I think it just favours him, doesn't it? Must do. But pawn up, takes. No, let's go for it. Now, does he play rook down first? He does, so I'll take the pawn. Now, he's looking at knight in, so can I take? He gets a check and then he gets back. Yeah, that's annoying, I've missed that. Man, can I check there potentially? Then, if I check and then push the pawn. Ooh, I think he gets away with it. Check, takes, push the pawn. He has to drop the rook back. Hit. He gets away with it. I think he gets away with it. So I have to go there. But now can I take? If he takes, I push the pawn. And he can't stop two of them. So he can't take there. I don't think he can take there. I think he has to move his king or block with the knight, in which case rook down to support the pawn, but then I think I'm a bit stuck again. So he does indeed move the king, so I have to go there. Now if I go there it's checkmate, so that's not an option, so I have to drop back. Have I even got rook down here if his king wanders off somewhere? I think he has to go back, surely. He does. If I go up he can take. I've got rook check and he gets my pawn. Well, that's a problem there. I'm tempted to offer him a draw, but I don't think he'd take it. Go on, I'll offer him a draw. I don't think he'll take it, but he doesn't. It is a draw repetition. Excellent. Did really well there. That lovely rook tactic to take the pawn saved that one. Okay. Let's make the fianchetto with the fianchetto. Where do I want to go? So let's go up the board. And again. Okay, let's just go right up the board. Have I made a mess of this? Pawn up, takes, 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 takes. I've got queen up, of course, which I think looks okay. And I want the bishop here. But at some point I'm going to have to push. I might be able to defend with a knight here, but not ideal. Not ideal. I should have pushed the pawn just one square, not two. So if I push now, takes, takes, takes. I think I just have to, don't I? Or I just give him... Where can I go there? Ooh, this is a dreadful position. Okay, so I can gain a knight. The rook is pinned, but I'm hitting the queen, so it's safe to take. But now what do? I think I have to play bishop up. Okay, now I can try and get a pin of my own. Knight can move, hit the bishop, hit the rook at the same time, but he can gain a pawn. So let's play rook across first, hit the bishop. He drops back. So hit the rook and the bishop at the same time. So take. I think I will take. Okay. Be a little bit careful. I'm going to try and create some counterplay. I'm going to try and put a pawn forward if I can. Oh, he opens it up. Wow. I didn't expect that. Queen forward, he's got pawn up, I think. But I can just take it. And I'm going to look at potentially getting bishop up. Again, I'm nearly a minute down on the clock. So slow. Now how on earth do I get across? Let's just play bishop up, try and hit the pawn and pressure this pawn. Okay, so pressure this pawn. Right, so I've got to give him obviously one of these rooks. I think I better just do that first. Now he's given me a chance to throw in a check. I might be lost though, he might be able to just push there. He might get away with this. Now, can I get away with rook there? Then he's got rook there, check, queen defends, check, king up. I don't think I've got much. I think I have to play it, but he's got rook across. I think that's the defensive move and I have to bail out. Oh, I've dropped the bishop. Just didn't see it. Didn't see it. Well done. Well played, I just didn't see that. Right, he comes forward, so I think just drop back. No, I think rook across first. So if I take. Not good. I think I'll take and drop the knight right back. So bishop back, so I'm going almost back to square one. But now I can support the pawn and try and expand at some point. I think pawn up, bishop up. Right now knight across. Ooh, that's tempting. Let's just play rook across. I'll take that. So hit the rook, pressure the pawn. We'll have to go back, I think. Now let's bring the queen up and maybe get on a more active square. Right, rook across. So pressure this pawn. He might play e4, he does. I think bishop up and bishop up. Or at least that's the idea anyway. Now maybe h5, h4, very tempting. He's gone very, very bold, so he's going to advance and I'll take. And he goes back, so I'll trade that bishop. Now I'll throw in h5, look for h4. Okay. Can I get wild with pawn forward? Don't think it's playable. I'm a little bit bogged down. I'm going to have to try and double the rooks. Can I even throw an f5? Is it playable? Is g5 playable? Oh, might be now. Takes a take. Oh, is he looking at trapping the queen? He's looking at trapping the queen, isn't he? Wow. He's trapped the queen. I don't think the queen can escape there. But take. That's a lovely move, isn't it? Wow, well done. Really lovely move that he found there. No, I'll just give him that one. There's no point in playing on when you're in a lost position. Okay. He comes forward, so I'll advance the pawn. I've given him a target, of course. If he drops the bishop back, he chooses to take. I think I'll take. Just bishop up initially, but can he just take anywhere? I think he can. He goes with the knight, so I'll take. Ah, he goes with a queen, okay. Let's push the pawn. Okay, just takes. So I'll try not to trade, try and get the rooks active. Ooh, very attacking. I think I'm going to have to take there. I could block a check with a queen. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Ooh, 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 ooh. If he takes, I have to take with a king, otherwise he's got bishop to pin. So I've got to take. Yeah, so either way I'm losing at least another pawn. Yeah, this is just a poor position. If he takes with a rook, I've maybe got knight down. Okay, so I'll hit the two rooks. He can just grab a... can he double his... hold on, what does he do? A rook across? If I can get another pawn back, maybe I'm salvageable. Has he got any tactics? Has he got any tactics? He drops the rook back, so he's protecting that pawn. So I take. Just hit the bishop. Wow, he's advanced, okay. Let's go forward and try and bring the king over. See, I'm going to try and trade a rook off. Okay, let's go after a pawn. I think I'm fairly solid here. I don't think it's easy for him to push through unless I'm blundering something. So if I could take 2 pawns, rook for bishop, and try and level the pawns up, it's a fairly even ending. It might still be a pawn down, I suppose, but... yeah, there's no bishop discovery check. Yeah, no, this is where he might have tactics, so I might have to bail out here. Take, takes, he gets a check. Let's try and bring the rook back down. I mean, I'm happy with a draw in this position. Okay, he doesn't want the draw. Now I can play a check here. Actually, can I go forward? He doesn't have a bishop check, but he's got this really dangerous attack. I'm going to try and play rook across. It's whether I've got time to check and kick his king out of the way and still cover this. This is a monstrous risk I'm taking. Alright, now I've done it. Wow, that was a close call. I offered him the draw a number of times. Excellent. Got a bit lucky, but he had a draw there, he didn't take it. You need luck in this game, of course. Oh, I'm playing a GM. Okay, I'm not sure who it is, but I haven't got my reading glasses on to read the name. My apologies for that. But obviously, this is a completely different league to anybody I've played so far. Okay, I'll take and just play pawn up. I think I'll take, yeah. Ooh, I was going to play my pawn forward, so I think I really have to play a knight across. Obviously his technique is going to be far, far stronger than mine here. I think I'm going to challenge this pawn. Right, he hits the knight. I could still go forward here, I think. Okay, rook across and look to push. Stop. Bishop has a potential square now. Okay, so he's tempting me forward, and I think I've got to go forward. Okay, so I can trade one knight. Oh, he could have took the other knight there, and he was hitting the rook. He's still clearly better though, isn't he? Where do I go? He's still clearly better now. Yes. Let's go forward. Can I get forward? Is he going to get his bishop in? Hmm. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here, so I'm just losing material whatever I do. Right, stay on the light square. Now, advancing is probably my only chance to win, but don't think it works. Can I get my king round? Hmm. I hit the bishop. Now, if I grab the pawn, am I losing the knight? That's the question. He's confidently played the bishop there, so if he plays the bishop in, the knight can't actually get out, can it? So hit this pawn. Hmm. Not easy this. I'm busted on time anyway, aren't I? Yeah, just give him that. I'm completely busted there. Well played, but nice to get a game with a GM. Well done. Okay, I could play knight forward there and try and mix it up a little bit. Okay, gives me a choice either way. I think I'll go with the knight. So let me look to get bishop up. Right, c5. I think I'll just go c6, go a little bit more cautiously this game. Knight in, I think I've got bishop up. Knight protects the pawn. Right, let's kick the bishop. Now, rook across. If he takes, I think I'll take with a queen. Okay, he doesn't, so I could push a pawn. I want knight across, but there's no good follow-up square. So let's just go on a light square. He's got a dark squared bishop. Now, do I put a pawn there? I think I will. Right, put the queen forward. Now where on earth does my knight go? Where on earth does it go? Wait, it doesn't have a square there now. I can hit the queen and sack a pawn. Don't like the look of that. Let's drop back, protect this pawn, look to play pawn up. I wonder whether I can, again, go really berserk and just push forward. Okay, let's hit the queen. Gotta find a way to get this knight active. Gotta put it somewhere and connect the rooks up. So, maybe even like this. Oh, can he do that? He can. Well played. Actually, I can still play knight up, can't I? Or can I? Knight up, takes, rook down. Hits the knight. I think I can defend it. Yeah, I think I can go this way. Now, he can't hit the rook with the bishop without moving his own rook. And I think I've then got time to get the king over, I hope. Or have I? Let's push the pawn. Yeah, let's bring the knight back. I might have to just give up this pawn. Well, I'm going to give up all the pawns, aren't I? Wow. So check and rook up. So again, hit 2 pawns myself. Ooh, I've got to be careful, or rook down, bishop up wins the knight. So I've got to make sure there's no bishop up to win the knight immediately. But this is certainly a losing position. He's done really well here. So he just pushes the pawn. Can't play knight up there, I've got to go here. I don't think there's any way to defend this. Got to put the king safe. Yes, 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 yes. So let's play knight over and knight in. Okay, pawn forward. There is a knight check, but it doesn't do anything. It might do with pawn forward though. Potential back rank issues. So now I've stopped his king coming out. Knight check, he has to go back and there's a potential checkmate. So again, there's still a potential checkmate. Oh, the clock is nearly out of time. I think he's missed it. Has he missed it? Oh, has he got away with it? Wow. Oh, I still had knight in, didn't I? I still had knight in with a checkmate there. Yeah, I think I've still got knight over and just checkmate in the corner. So the threat is mate, which he's covered. Check, he's come over. Just try and flag him. Well, I've got away with one there. Got away with one there, but a win's a win. Wow, Danya's comfortably clear at the top now. Half an hour to go. Well played. Okay, c6. Okay, let's make it interesting. So knight up and across. Well, let's just take there. Takes with a knight, so drop the bishop back. Rook on a light square because he doesn't have a light squared bishop, and then try and push the pawns along. Okay, that could be irritating. Let's trade. So pawn up and knight over. Okay, maybe bishop up as well and try and get rid of one of his knights. Okay, he's stopping everything, well done. But he's got sacks coming, potentially. But I have got a bishop defending. Now, is pawn up playable? I think I can hit the queen there. What am I missing? King across. Have I got bishop down to pin the knight? He's got a knight check right now, so I've got to move. Again, he's playing really, really well. So I need bishop down to pin this knight if I can. Try and simplify. Oh, he goes for it anyway. Okay. He might have it, of course. So that's the threat. Checkmate. Is it possible to stop? I don't think it is. Wow, well done. I just played a poor game. Well played. Well, we got 27 minutes to go. Right, let's play another Sicilian, but this time I will play a gambit line. Okay, let's play the bishop right up. Yeah, no need to go up there. Let's pin. If I play queen up, I think he can play knight takes. I might be wrong. Well, let's play knight over and look to trade that knight off. This one. Okay. I think I'll take the opportunity to get the bishop back on a better square. So if he takes the knight, I'll take with the bishop. Right, he goes back. I think f3 makes sense there. Now, have I got a move like takes, takes, takes here? It doesn't quite work, does it? Ooh, there might be a pawn here. Takes, takes, takes. 2 pawns for 2 pieces and a rook. Why not? Let's have some fun. Let's make it interesting. So if he takes... Oh, he could take the knight. I missed it. Wow. So I have to take there anyway, but... That was just bad calculation. Well played, he found the right move. Right, let's go forward. Okay, let's go forward again. He might take, but it's only 1 pawn, so I don't think he will. Oh, if he moves the knight, I've got to check. He's missed it. Wow. He just missed it. Very unlucky. That is what you call getting lucky. Is it worth taking rook for bishop now to simplify? No, it's got to be right to double the rooks up. Ah, I should have taken the knight though. Yeah, I'd rather get rid of the bishop first. Knight over, trade it for anything I can. Just take with a rook, let him take. Oh, that gets rid of a rook, so that's got to be game over. Just take. I say it's got to be game over, it should be game over, but at my level games are never over till they're over. Just put the queen on a dark square. He's got a light squared bishop, get the king into a better place. And hopefully he can't push that pawn. Actually, let's hit the rook and then try and get rook forward. So now I'm hitting the bishop and I'm threatening checkmate. So that really should be game over. Let's get the bishop. Now we've got a queen check, so that's a good win. Got very lucky there again. Wow, Daniel is miles clear now. Chess Weaves and Vukar right behind. Let's play a bishop up and try and castle. Yeah, let's stop the knight jumping in there, just try and castle. Bishop up. Okay, put the rook in a light square. I think I can take there. Now he might have to take the knight, he doesn't. So I think pawn up. If knight in, I'll just take it. I'm not sure which piece with, but I'll take it. So this pawn is loose. Now do I give him the pawn? I will. I'll put pressure on this one. I don't think I've got any trap on his queen. I'm wondering, no, rook can't go across because of his bishop, but h4, h5 is a nice attacking way to play this. Ooh, is his queen getting trapped? No, he can take the bishop, can't he? He can take the bishop, so I've got to drop back, but then bishop is just a nuisance move. He can block it, he can drop the queen back. But h4, h5, give him something to think about. Right, rook across. Yeah, I need to kick that queen somewhere or force his bishop out. Right, now I'm going to throw h4, h5 in. It does give him this square though, of course, for his bishop potentially. Ooh, now this could be tempting if he comes forward. I think I'll gamble and I'll take. Right, let's go for it. It's an Arena Kings, just make the game interesting. If I lose, I lose. So hit the bishop. He has got bishop down here, so I've got to be a bit careful. I'm wondering whether to go really gung-ho crazy and hit the knight. But he's got a nice defensive square, hasn't he? Queen up, bishop down. Ah, can I grab a pawn first? Then just go back. So now if he plays bishop down, I think I can block. Oh, didn't expect that. Okay, if I get a chance to take the knight, I might go for that. I do get a chance to. Okay. I'm going to play pawn up and king up if I can. Maybe even the other pawn up. Oh, I can't play the other pawn up yet. But I can drop the bishop back. Ah, so I've given him the exchange. Wow. So now I'm just a clean... Is it a clean rook down? I am indeed a clean rook down. Well played. He's done very well. Okay, so I can't take there. I've got to get the pawns forward. Only hope now. Oh, he's trapped his bishop almost. I think bishop back to try and get the queen up. this looks ugly, doesn't it, going on the side? Very ugly. You know what? All in. I can't drop back over, so I've got to take there, don't I? No, that's just game over, just give him it. Hold on, I tried to resign there, why didn't it resign? Let's put the rook forward. I actually tried to resign there, didn't do it. Wow. Yeah, there it is. I did that time. Well played. Terrible attack. Got what I deserved. Right, another feeder master. Now I have played this player already, I recognise that now. Yeah, we've already played this opening, haven't we, I think. Let's play something different this time then. And let's just play up. Okay, he comes forward. I think knight back is okay. It's almost turned into a traditional Reti position. Right, he comes forward, so I think it's time to take the pawn now. Okay, let's look to try and trade off a piece. Right, so knight backing over, look to advance pawns. Rook across, because this is coming. So bishop back. Is it worth sacrificing? I think knight back. Now the trouble with pawn up is he's maybe got queen over and I can't play bishop up. Let's play rook across then. Right, so now we are looking to go forward. So I've got to take there. Rook across threatens queen check. Okay, so that's playable. So I think knight over. Can he just take there? I think I can take. There is a queen check threat which is easy to miss. So let's check and look to get the bishop. So he's going to get this and get the rook. He just takes the rook, doesn't he? He just takes the rook. Yes. Played that poorly, well done. Okay, let's give him something to think about immediately. Wow, he comes forward, okay. Right, so hit the knight. I will take it if I get a chance, so he goes back. Let's just play bishop up so I can still castle. Bishop up to pressure the pawn. Right, he comes in. I think I'll just play rook across. I think queen up because I want to try and line up a sacrifice here. Now I've already tried lines like that tonight and they've backfired spectacularly. Right, now he doesn't have the option to take the bishop. He can take the knight but not the bishop. So he goes for it. Now, do I give up on this idea? I think I'll drop back, so taking is still playable. Oh, he castles as well, so take, queen takes. Is f5 playable first? I just can't resist it, I'm going to go for it. It's probably bad, but I'm going to go for it. So he looks to trade queens. Now I think I can go here. Just got to be wary of this, but knight and bishop cover. Of course, we're threatening pawn forward. Otherwise, maybe just knight back and look to trade off this dangerous knight. Now, is pawn forward playable anywhere? Don't think it is, so let's just look to trade that dangerous knight off. Okay, he doesn't even go for it, so I think I'll take it myself. Ooh, I dropped the rook. Wow, I missed that. Just missed that completely. So my gambits have not been working very well, I think that's fair to say. Right, I've got to put a rook on an active square. Rook across, I think. Queen over. I don't think there's much I can do here now. Maybe king across and push a pawn with the rook behind. So all I can think is rook across and push a pawn. Hope he plays some neutral moves. Grabs the pawn. Okay, rook across. He might grab another pawn. He does. I think knight over and look to get bishop up. This square is protected. But I shouldn't have any chance at all in this game now. But if he allows bishop up, he can't protect his bishop. So, oh, he's blundered his queen. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate, he just missed the square. So now I'll look to trade off that bishop. Could take with a pawn. Okay, still not over, this still not over. Let's protect this pawn. Try and get the knight back into play. Put the knight out wide. Right, hit the bishop. Right, hit the bishop again. Just make sure this is protected. But he's still got enough pieces that he could win this game. This is not easy. Right, if I hit the pawn, try and give him something to think about. Right, so if I take... Let's get the queen back. Right, so now he's hitting my knight. So knight back. Maybe queen across, double the rooks up. So we're looking to try and pin one of his rooks, or pin the other rook. Let's hit the pawn. Try not to blunder exactly the same thing, of course, for my own queen. I might sack the rook here because I'm up on the clock now. Well, let's just go for it. I think my king is reasonably safe. But of course I could be wrong. Wow, I was wrong, wasn't I? Wow, just won it on time, but didn't play it very well, did I? 7 minutes to go. And it is very late at night here, it's nearly 11 o'clock at night, very, very late. Let's just bring the bishop up. Okay. Right, so he's thrown the nuisance move in, that's a bit annoying. I think queen up and just castle the other side if I need to. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to bail out that idea, I don't want to castle that side. Still possible. Still possible. I could play pawn forward, takes, takes, knight takes. Open the file up, bishop up. Let's go for that, why not? Right, hit the bishop. Right, now I will castle this side, try and just get rook straight across. Or is it better with the other rook? Don't really care about this pawn, so maybe the other rook. I think I can take there. Now if I take again, he's got two pieces hitting the knight. But I do have knight over. Well, let's just defend the pawn, defend the knight. Happy for him to take with a pawn, or the queen. Okay. Right, he comes forward. Ooh, that's dangerous. Drop the knight back. I missed that potential check. Right, so he's gone after a pawn. I'm wondering whether I can sack a rook for that dangerous bishop, but I don't think he'd go for it. Now, I'm going to play a knight in and just sack it if I can. Okay. Can I even sack there as well? Take rook check? I don't think so. So I'm threatening the pawn. Rook check. I'm not sure if I can go this way or not. I'm not sure if I can get away with this. If he checks with either rook. Right, that's what he does. I think I have to go. I think it is forced. So bishop check, the knight covers it. But I've got a queen check potentially there as well. So he's covered that. Bishop down isn't playable now. Right, let's cut that bishop diagonal off. Now the king can sidestep this way. Okay, that pawn's loose now. He's done well defending this, very well. I'm just going to have to bail out and get the queen off, I think. Oh, he's got another check, hasn't he? Not played this well. He's got bishop check. Oh, I just gave him the check. Yeah, well done. Well played. There's only 1 minute left, so there's no point playing any more games in this, so we'll just see how we've finished. Only 23 points tonight. It's still not bad considering how many strong players I've played. I'm only 122nd, so will it let me find myself? I played a GM and I think I've played 4 or 5 other title players and a few other 2200, so it's not bad, it's a respectable score. I think my rating was 2040 something at the start, so I've only lost about 10 points. There I am. Oh, 10.5 out of 24, but considering how strong the field was, that's not bad at all, that. Wow, Daniel's gone over the 100 point mark. That's excellent. 22 points clear. Yep, there's the top 3, all the title players, so well done to all of them. So that will end my stream, so thank you to anybody who sees this.